just talking shit, Kate.
Alright, you cool. It's alright.
It's the repetition, man. By the time you know it, you're gonna be saying it.
One time.
Where'd I get that from? Oh shit! Just took a screenshot. Hey, this is my favorite, bro. The shit on them. I can't help it, bro. I be feeling every fucking bar. Like, yup, I can't wait. It's coming, man.
That's my most popular, but that's my most sponsored for the moment. Like,
yeah.
Work.
Yeah, it's gonna get good on man.
Does a lot have a limit for how long you can run it?
On the Instagram, an hour.
An hour?
Yeah. And then it'll shut off on its own. What's up, baby? No, we good. You can you come in there. What's up, man? Dang, I was tired as a motherfucker, bro. I got like 2 hours. This is Thule, man. All right. There we go. Yeah. Getting ready.
I wanna buy me a boat, I wanna ride in a race, I wanna get super rich, wanna stack on my motherfucking time just to throw it in they face. I wanna do all the things that a motherfucker say on the cool right now, I just can't. Trust me, dog, I'm blowing dough.
Hey, this one I'm waiting for. That shit gonna go live, bro. That November 6th one. The what's it called?
Fuck the shit.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
We're talking about that one. Yo, if you're hopping on, we're gonna start around 9 p.m. Right now, we're just gonna play some music for you guys. So, in the meantime, share it if you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube. Make sure you're interacting, liking, commenting. If you haven't subbed to JS Studios yet, make sure your ass go over there and sub. Tell your mama, tell your friends if you fuck with it. If you don't, keep it to yourself.
It's a coaster?
Yeah. God, it smells like some motherfucking good, bro. I gotta hit the plug, man. Yeah. Why? Let's hop down. Let's get them hop on. This is the behind the scenes shit right here.
Hey, shit.
I've been deleting it.
You want to send me a link, actually, maybe? To the
to the YouTube?
YouTube?
Yup.
What do you think the best spot to post that is? What do you think we'll get the most engagement?
Shit. We do it on,
Try to say, fuck it, hit my bio.
Yup. Exactly. Put it real.
During the podcast.
Bam, there it is right there. Yeah, there it is. What's up, Ben Vaughn on Facebook? You know the vibes. You know Ben Vaughn? I don't know, you put shout out Migg.
Shout out you, bro. Appreciate it.
Let's go. Oh man, there's the feedback. There's the big loop. Oh yeah, we got people live. You watching us live on Facebook. We about to get started. 6 more minutes. Y'all know what it is. We start at 9 p.m. Saturday. Every Saturday at 9 p.m. Sometimes we'll do a Friday. We're gonna have a Tuesday special guest. Shout out Plattis.
Hey, you heard it, man. And shout out Plattis.
Shout out Platt, man. He's like mentioned every fucking podcast. It's about time.
I got a lot of respect.
I hear that every time too, man. Yeah, 5. Oh, okay. His old boy from last night. You know any of those cats from last night? Did you see them?
I saw a little bit
on it
of
in
the
them?
Yeah.
On the YouTube? Yeah. The Facebook one seemed like it was alright. Sometimes it happens, man. We're still getting.
Oh, sorry, I was cheating. See how easy to believe when someone's speaking in your speakers. I don't trust nobody. Everybody been deceiving, but it's cool though. Cause I'm starting to fight it to succeed. Another battle, I ain't start, but ain't no bitch.
Yeah, man. That happened like the first one. We did the whole thing and lost the whole thing, man. It's like, fuck. So I told them we'll bring them on again. Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was them. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. He being strategic. I said, man, we need to have y'all on, sooner or whatever because that happened. He's like, nah, we'll just wait till it grows a little bit. I was like, hey, that's true shit. Hey, the numbers, we haven't even talked about like the analytics, man. People, you can say what you want, but I know people hop on and the numbers are different after, So, hopefully everybody can attest to that, Especially, man, I had somebody hit my DM earlier. It's got a pretty big following, pretty connected. I won't mention it, but it'll be probably too soon. But there's a lot of eyes on it, man. We don't think, I'm an attention. I know how to grab attention. You know what I'm saying? Marketing, sales, and shit. So it's on purpose. The type of eyes that we're getting on us. So you don't know who's watching, man.
Man, is it hard working with some of these kids around here?
Nah, man. I think everybody's so far. This is kind of why I want to do behind the scenes shit is. This is the only interaction I'm usually having with artists. I ain't really, gone into where they in their own environment type shit. So usually people come on here, you either authentic or you're not. But I think everybody has been, but everybody's just saying the same shit, man. You know what it is, small town shit, support, this and that. That's why I like. That's really what I want to hit on. And again, I really don't know how to feel about your music, but I just know that out of anybody else, you're the most. I see your shit all the fucking time, man, and it's a good thing, And you're not only doing it here, because I see the comments. It's from outside the city, and I don't know if people hesitate to do that for two things: they don't want to spend no money, or they don't want the real feedback. Because
I think you gotta be ready for
both. Exactly, man.
I think they're scared to put their own shit up, man.
So like when I did that little video screen record, and that one comment, it said, man, usually you see a sponsored one and it's shit, but this is fire. And I'm like, that's exactly how I felt. And I think that's how I came across it. It was one of the sponsored, and then I noticed you were from here, and then I seen, everybody else that had been on here already following you and this and that. I was like, oh shit, because I hadn't really seen anybody else, run a sponsored ad or whatever, an artist from out here. And so,
Why do you feel that? Why do you feel they don't do that shit?
Again, man, I think two things. I'm not gonna say they don't have the money, because
Nah, it's not.
they got the fucking money. I mean,
that's not the problem.
we ain't even talked about, we'll talk about that, how much you spending, but I doubt it's thousands or something. But people think like I've done it.
Come on, bro.
I know what it is.
Rapper.
I mean, you can
Rapper,
for real.
saying rapper too, but like, let's just
Yeah,
keep
or
it
yeah.
straight up. You know what I'm saying? I'm local. I ain't doing nothing crazy with it. I'm just doing enough.
So I think it's that, man. Like, they want, or it's this. They want their backyard to fuck with them so hard that they don't want to put it out in front of other people. And it's like, look, the backyard gonna be the last people who fuck with you. Like, you just gotta accept that. You know what I'm saying? That's in every space. That's in small business. That's in whatever. You open a small business out here, it's the same thing.
Everybody hating on that.
Ain't your mama, ain't nobody sharing it. It's like, why ain't people you hear it from everywhere. So I think people just want so bad for people out here to support them. They want the people they went to high school with, junior high with,
That's how it works.
Yep. All right,
Straight right shit.
You can put these on. I like putting these on, man, just in case we
All right.
hear
It
some,
is
don't hear
now
some.
9 o'clock.
Thank you, Kay. Appreciate it.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Okay, while we getting started, I'm gonna play one more. No, where's my other one that I like? This one right here. While we getting started again, this is an In the Loop production. We are live every Saturday at 9 p.m. This is episode 14. If you joined us for every single one, we notice you. Appreciate the support. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking. Make sure you sub. Here in a minute, you'll get the artist handles, and you'll know where to sub, where to follow him, where to support him. If you're watching us live on YouTube, make sure you interact. If you're watching us live on Facebook, make sure you're sharing it. Make sure you're tagging some people. As much support as we can get right now, and again, is what we're talking about. And the least you can do is like, share, comment, help the algorithm. Because after about 22 of these, this is I'll share a vision with you guys real quick. watch. So it's like your own show, kind of like Red Table Talk and things like that. So long term, man, eventually that's what we're trying to do. You know, this is something that we hope to syndicate. This is something we're going to take to other cities. So the more that you can support right now, is the better for all of us. Again, this is a tidal wave, man, for everybody to rise up, man.
Sam, we're having a problem with the audio. Let's do what we did like yesterday.
Okay. You think I'm yelling?
Nah, I don't know what it is. 5 minutes ago, it was fucking perfect.
On YouTube or Facebook?
I think it's both. On YouTube, it's doing it for sure.
I heard it was YouTube.
Yeah. It's doing it again? Alright, so we gotta shut it down?
Yeah, I'll just restart it. It'll take like less than 5 minutes.
All
Yesterday
right,
it was because I had a fucking update. But
you guys heard that. We're about to shut it down and come back on. Thanks for putting up with it. Thanks for your patience. We do this live on purpose, so you gotta deal with it. Let him do his thing. I think it'll be alright. Yeah. Alright, everybody. I don't know if I want to stay live on Facebook, people. No, I'll deal with that later. I like doing the Instagram live behind the scenes. While they figure it out. If you're still watching us, I don't know if this is a replay. Is it live still, Kate, or not at all? I can't hear us. Just so everybody knows, I'll say it probably 2 or 3 times. This is not exclusive. Oh, okay. Okay. It's all good, man. We'll figure it out. Alright. Man, I don't know how to say your name.
Fucking my time.
Yeah, for
It's
real.
like
Man.
they scared.
It's almost like they scared. It's like they intimidate. I don't know what it is, man.
Maybe they're just not made for it.
Hey, that's another one for real.
You gotta have that
Go
boss
do.
mentality, man. You can't teach that shit.
You can't teach that shit, man. Go do something else, man. I feel a lot of people out here are passive aggressive too, man. Like
Just believe me.
they won't answer your message because they felt some type of way, and then later
Emotional.
on they get emotional, man. And it's like, bro, just I'm
phone.
yeah, exactly.
we're live and we're good.
Let's go. We are live. We back at it. A little technical difficulties. Appreciate your patience, guys. We're gonna hop right into it. We're already talking a little bit. So if you join us, this is your first time joining us, welcome. This is an In the Loop production where we have artists on every Saturday at 9 p.m. Usually there might be extra episodes in between, but every Saturday at 9 p.m. for artists who are primarily right here in the 432. Last week or the week before, we had artists from Fort Worth come down. That's going to be a normal occurrence. We've already reaching out to people in Austin, people in LA, people from Michigan, people from Chicago. So be used to that for 2021, but primarily it's going to be from artists from the 432. We have artists all the way lined up to January. I think we're probably going to have to do more because there's way more than 52 artists out here. So far, it's been most of them, the 13, 12 of them have all been from Midland, maybe 1 or 2 from Odessa. So Odessa, if you're on here and you listening, reach out. We ain't being selective. We ain't being secluded or nothing like that. Exclusive, I mean. If you want to get on the pod, just let me know. If you're not on my radar yet, it's because maybe somebody hasn't mentioned it. Something like that. Don't take it personal. This is what we're talking about right now. Don't get into your fucking feelings. This is a opportunity for the 432 primarily. The way this idea was birthed. If you're joining us for the first time, if you're joining us for the 14th time, this is our 14th episode. I kind of go over the story a couple of times just because I know repetition works and I want people to understand what we're trying to do. This was an idea 5 years ago. Something happened in January where a young man got killed, and he was up and coming rapper, and it sparked me to hop on this and not wait on it anymore. I came across JS Studios. Shout out JS Studios. This is not exclusive to In the Loop. If you have a podcast idea, make sure you reach out to JS Studios. They are open for business. They have a full recording studio for bands, and then a studio B if it's just you and your partner or something. If you don't have a band. But this is an opportunity, the bigger vision for 432 artists to get, we kind of touched that on briefly before we got on, attention and exposure in a totally different way, man. If you don't know my background, I've been in sales for 18 years. A lot of people like to give me the term as a marketer. I feel like I just know how to get attention and get the right attention. And so that's the kind of game we're in, especially in social media today, man. if you were 10, 15 years ago, you hitting the streets, you're handing CDs out, you're printing off merch, shit like that. So what drew me to tonight's guest is the consistency that he has in sponsoring ads or sponsoring his music or boosting a post. We'll get into that a little bit. I'm not really sure how to feel about the music, not in a negative way, but in a positive way, because my favorite song so far is this Shit on Him, which I try to play over and over and over. But what drew me was the hard work that you're putting in, and you're consistent. You go to the comments, you fuck with people, you interact. Some people are too cool for school. They don't know how to interact. They don't want to send a DM back. They ain't commenting back, stuff like that. But that's the game we're in. Again, you're not just a rapper. You're a business. And that's what I hope as people come on here that they see themselves as and treat yourself as, right? Just like you said, you can't teach that shit. You know, you're the boss or you're not.
Exactly, man. You know, you got to pay up to get that money back, man.
It's an investment, man. You know, and I think a lot of us, even me too, I went through it for a little bit, is wanting somebody to believe in you, you know, but it's not reality that somebody's going to throw the opportunity on your lap just because it's you, you know. So, man, thanks for joining us. Miggs, who I'm talking about is Miggs. That's how I know. Maybe we'll get his real name, maybe we won't. Miggs, the way this is going to go, man, this is like an intro to the community. We're going to talk about where you're from, how old you are, do you got siblings, what schools you went to, you know, what's some funny shit. I won't ask the OnlyFans question like I've been doing. We'll talk about the community you grew up in, how you got started in music, and then that's really what this is, man. This is an intro to who you are, let the people know, and then we'll have part 2, and we'll focus real hard on the projects, you know, that you're working on, the art that you're working on, the things that you're learning, resources, tools like that. So, my man, thanks for coming, thanks for showing up.
Man, I appreciate you having me.
Thanks for joining us. And then we got
Javi, man.
Javi Cuzzo over here.
Yeah, man.
So he's out here for support. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Always.
You gotta have somebody, you know, that's gonna ride with you for sure, man. So Miggs, let us know where you from, man. First off.
Man, I'm from Midland, Texas.
Midland, Texas.
Yes, sir.
And you live in Odessa now, though, right?
Yes, sir. I
Okay.
moved out here about a year ago.
Oh, okay.
About a year ago.
So you grew up in Midland, born and raised.
Yes, sir.
Everything, okay. So
Correct.
what schools you go to in elementary?
I'm with Sam Houston.
Sam Houston.
Sam Houston Elementary. All my year. Well, before Sam Houston, I did like pre-K. And
Okay. You
Yeah,
did go to
I went-
pre-K. Not a lot of people go to pre-K, man.
And I also went to kindergarten at St. Anne's. It's
Okay.
Private.
Yeah.
It's a Catholic school.
Mhm.
It's a private school.
Okay.
And then I really didn't like going over there. And finally, you know, first grade came around and I ended up going to Sam Houston. It's about 6th grade.
Okay. The St. Anne's, do they still do is it like the rulers and it's like real
Nah,
you know what I'm
not
saying?
Back in the day,
Bam.
it wasn't really like that. You know
Nah.
what I'm saying? Like there was, it was kind of different because like back in the day we was like young. And
Yeah,
they
for
were
sure.
like, you gotta wear a uniform, you gotta wear this, and you can't have logos on your shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like nowadays they'll let you have logos and shit.
Oh, okay. So now it's changed up.
But like back in the day, they was just like they was more strict than the Sam Houston was. That's for sure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sam Houston's where's Sam Houston on the south, right? Is that Sam Houston? No.
It's over there on it's over there by.
Right next to Memorial Hospital, man.
But what side of town is that? It's like north side maybe.
Not
Is
one-
that where Sam Houston is?
Yeah, right there.
Or that's St. Anne's?
By.
Well, it's also in that same area.
Oh, it's
Right
on the
behind
other side.
Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, Memorial Stadium.
Connected
Okay,
to that
okay.
shit.
So you went up there to the 6th grade?
6th grade.
You have a crush in elementary?
I had a lot of crushes.
One in particular?
Man, I couldn't throw no names out there. B1000 with you.
What's the teacher, man, that you remember from Sam Houston?
Sam Houston, Miss Rocha.
In a good way or bad way?
Good way.
Oh, okay.
She was a boss, bro. She
Okay.
was cool.
Shout out Miss Rocha.
Miss Gee, shout out Miss Gee.
Good teachers.
I don't know where the fuck they at now, but there was some bosses. Mr. Phenom, bitch ass.
Was he
Fuck-
principal or
fuck
teacher?
you.
He said, "Fuck
He
you."
was a music teacher, bro. He was a tight ass.
Look
bro.
at me now.
I remember my first year going to Sam Houston, like he had like colored tape going around, like sectioning where the kids gonna sit crisscross and shit.
Oh man, one of those.
And he had tape on the TV, right? And it was messed up in the middle. And anytime the kids would mess with the tape, he would look at the little kids. He would stop the movie, look a first grader dead in the eyes, touch the messed up tape, and he's like, "This is what happens when you mess with the tape." Like he was
just a little jerk.
He was a bitch.
Boy, I don't know if he's still there. I hope he's
hell no.
watching. No.
I think he's like a choir teacher at Miller High.
Oh, okay.
Some shit like that.
And then where'd you go to junior high, man?
San Jacinto.
Okay.
Went to San Jacinto.
7th and 8th.
7th and 8th.
Okay, because now they're 6th grade too, right?
Yeah.
That's
They
what,
be doing that
yeah,
now.
I think they incorporated,
so.
man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you remember about junior high?
Rapping at lunch, freestyling.
Oh, okay. So it started back then.
Way back then.
Yeah, because you're only 19.
19.
It just blows my fucking mind, man. So about 5 years then, probably a little less, probably more actually.
Well,
6.
I started all of it just writing, like back in like 5th, 6th grade.
Like writing to beats or just writing in general.
Well, just writing. I would just write just raps, and then my parents had a little computer. I type them on Word or Microsoft Word, whatever the fuck. Had no beats. It's just flow in my head.
Yeah.
Just acapella, like to no beats.
What was the influencing that? What were you listening to? Who were you listening to?
Back in the day, a lot of Lil Wayne. Like
Okay.
Drake. This one Drake was like,
Okay.
you know, he said fuck all that Degrassi shit. Was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was coming hard for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He inspired me a lot. Like I said, Lil Wayne, Tootsie. I fuck with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Did anybody around you know you were doing that, or did you keep that to yourself?
I really kept it to. I was really more embarrassed. I was like shy.
Yeah. But you was doing it.
I was doing
You're
it.
like on your own. You're like,
Hell yeah, you was.
Finally, like 7th grade, early man, Tajay, all of them was they were just rapping and shit. And I ended up jumping in the circle. We started jigging and busting flows. And anytime I spit some flows, I mean, like anytime anyone would spit some flows, y'all just, that tee up, that tee the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Spit a couple bars that rhyme. Everybody there just, wow. And everyone who doesn't do it, they just look at us like we stupid and ghetto and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's really what hyped me up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was doing it, and then I ended up like releasing a video of me
like a selfie video or what?
Not necessarily a selfie video. It was me and my partners would go across the street and we go smoke in the alley.
Okay.
We had to hide it from my folks and shit. And we just go out there and put on. This is when like type beats barely started coming out.
Okay.
I was the only one to really bring around type beats because I was really the only one of that rap shit, like freestyling. Like everyone around me, my partners was doing it, but like, nah, they not serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was at home perfecting, and then show up and.
Word.
Yeah.
One day I had my whole I was like, hey bro, record my partner Kelly. I was like, what's up, bro? My day one, bro.
Where's he at?
Shout
Shout
out Kelly.
Let's
bro.
go, man.
Shout out to Cut. But real shit. I mean, it was actually to Slade by Kodak Black. It was instrumental. I just spit a flow over it. I ended up having Eli come over recorded.
Eli again. Yeah, okay.
Straight up. We recorded
So
like
how old were you?
Like what, 12?
That's crazy, man.
13 maybe, the oldest.
Yeah, okay.
This was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Can anybody find it?
Hell no. Hell no. I took it off.
Did you?
I took it off and then I came back maybe like that blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
Slade,
Oh, no way,
bro,
man.
Nah, it was crazy. Like I was not expecting it.
Did you witness that?
Man, I was freaking out
People
about
around
it.
me,
Oh shit.
Everybody
Okay.
I was
around
mad
me
for
witnessed
him.
it. I was getting
Wow,
like
man.
tens of thousands of plays.
Holy
In
shit.
a matter of like a month. I was like, big. And me and Eli.
Wait, what'd you put it on though?
SoundCloud.
Okay.
Just SoundCloud.
Man.
This one Eli like was just like barely just starting to like learn how to lay out stuff.
Okay.
And this is when I was just like completely, I didn't know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? So Eli was doing all of that. But back in the day, me and Eli wasn't as close as we are now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
we would fall off we would honestly talk like once every 6 months.
I gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Back then, we just weren't as close. We were just young. We had our own families, our own friends, crowds. He's older than, he's older than me too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he had his own people he hang out with.
You went to go record at his house, or where'd you record that?
He came to my spot.
Okay. You say like an actual with a mic with the
Yeah, he brought
just
his
mic'd up to the
We had at the time we had little cheap interfaces and shit.
Yeah.
We weren't rocking no like Apollos and nothing like that. Literally my microphone, my
Before the
stand,
cloud, baby.
my stand, my microphone, and my interface. It was like a PreSonus, some shit like that.
Yeah.
All of that together was like $100.
Oh man, come on. Yeah.
Yeah, and for a minute, like I was just using that. You know what I'm saying? Slowly building up my knowledge. And finally, I was like, Eli would always do auto tune for me and all that shit. I could kind of sing, but it's like
Yeah.
I smoke, I drink, I fuck my shit up. So I gotta throw some auto tune on that bitch. And he showed me how to do all that. Finally, you know, I came out like another year later with No Joke is what it was.
Yeah, well, before we get to that one though, so how did you recorded the Slay? You just uploaded to SoundCloud. Like, how did it get to? Is it just because people were fucking with it? You just posted it and then.
Back in the day, SoundCloud. I mean, really, I was. Other than a couple artists who older than me, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially like Jay, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's D-Man. There's a couple people who are OGs to this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me, other than them, I was the first person to, like, actually post a flow out like that.
Yeah.
Like everybody's doing nowadays.
Gotcha.
Just record, hey, bro, record me.
Yep, yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the first person to really do that, and then it was getting some buzz.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
I don't know why.
So after that happened, how'd you feel? What was the next? You know, what was going through your head?
I was like, I gotta do this again.
Yeah.
But like real shit, Slade, that one that got all them views. Even when Eli was playing the back, I was like, bro, it sound like ass. I was like,
You already knew.
It was my first time on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I was straight up. I was like, bro, this shit ass. He's like, nah, just fuck it, just fuck it. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Whatever. Got them tens of thousands of plays. I was like, fuck it. And me and Eli ended up recording some more shit, and I really didn't fuck with it. So I was like, nah.
Okay.
We fell off for like a year. I didn't record nothing for a year. Finally, I recorded No Joke, and then when No Joke came out, that blew up too. That one got like tens of thousands of plays.
Damn. On SoundCloud too?
On SoundCloud.
Okay.
That's all I was really posting on. I wasn't distributing my music through DistroKid,
Yeah.
or TuneCore, nothing like that. Excuse me.
Is that who you use now? Who you use? TuneCore? Or
DistroKid.
you use DistroKid? Okay, yeah.
At first,
pretty
I
much
used
everybody.
TuneCore,
uses.
but fuck.
Yeah, man.
Hell no. Use DistroKid. DistroKid sponsor me.
Yeah.
Nah, for real though. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some reason, it just blew up. Just got attention. I don't know. I guess people were just curious, maybe.
So did you? Because it's pretty apparent, and I'm sure you're aware of it. Did you have this voice?
Hell no.
Okay. So it was a different.
Reverb.
Because your voice right now is a vibe in itself. Like I think.
Man, that's what I've been telling him, and now that's when I hear people talking about his music. Like his voice catches my attention.
It's an instrument on its own, if that makes sense, you know.
Exactly.
And I feel like it's definitely an advantage, man. It reminds me of like Pop Smoke. You know, he's got that, you know, had that unique voice type shit.
His own shit. Trippie Redd sounded his
Yeah,
own
exactly.
original. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking DMX sounded original.
Exactly.
Nobody was screaming like that on the mic.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
So we'll get into that, I guess, how that came about. Maybe that was just puberty or something. No, just kidding. But
experience.
yeah, let's go. So you dropped the second one, and then what happened after that one? You said a year. It was about a year.
Yeah.
So now you're in ninth grade?
After No Joke, no. I'm sorry. I recorded. Let me. I kind of like just jumped to when I first started recording. When I first started recording, I was maybe like 8th grade, 9th grade. That Slade one.
Okay.
And then No Joke, I recorded that sophomore year.
Yeah.
That was my sophomore, the very beginning of my sophomore year. And then I didn't record nothing else until like my junior year. Because
So
all that time I was spending all that time working on myself.
Yeah.
Learning how to mix and master and looking into music theory. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really? Okay.
That was a big breakthrough in my whole like.
Yeah, you're the first one to mention it. What do you mean when you said you looked into music theory? Did that just pop in your head? You hear somebody?
Well, not necessarily. I didn't look up music theory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I looked up how to play piano, and the first video that popped up was a 2-hour course, music theory, and I was like, at the time I wasn't even going to school. I was just like, man, fuck that shit. Like,
yeah.
I stayed in the back room. You know what I'm saying? And my folks was going through it. You know what I'm saying? So we was just real neglected. I could just do it at my own.
I gotcha.
So I spent all that time smoking a lot of bud. You know, being a child.
Yeah.
But I also spent a lot of that time learning. I looked up, and like I said, that video was like 2 hours long, and it was sectioned into like little 3-minute segments.
Mm-hmm.
It's like literally a class, a course.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I just watched like
free all day.
Yeah, 3 minutes a day. I mean, like literally watched 3 courses a day. It was like 9-10 minutes. Right?
Oh wow, man.
Practiced that for a week. Learned what I learned off a week. Watched the rest. Did that same thing. Repeated it. And then just experiencing playing it. Just playing it.
What do you think?
In the field for the keyboard.
Yeah. What do you think that did for you as an artist?
Man, it expanded my music, my palette for music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because now I know how the instrument works, and I know what to do to perform certain ways or certain songs or whatever. Like it's kind of crazy how simple it actually is.
Yeah, exactly. You
just taking the time.
That's it, man. We've talked about that before.
Learn it. And for me, I'd always like listen to like after Drake and Lil Wayne and all that shit, Young Thug came out, motherfucking. It was. I remember Zaytoven was really big at the time because like I mean, he's been big. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's been working with Gucci and shit, whatever. But I've always loved the way he played the keyboard.
Okay.
Zaytoven. I shout out Zaytoven. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my biggest influence.
Yeah.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you can tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't even think I have enough music posted out
to be able to
tell.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
But my music's a lot more soulful than it really may come out to be to the average ear. You know.
Yeah. Now that you say that, that draws me a little bit more into feeling a certain type of way about it because it's like there was something, and I'm like I don't know why. Like I don't know what it is, but it's that old soul type shit, you know.
Yeah, bro.
It's like OG shit, man. That's why I'm like 19. Like, damn, okay.
And my problem with like, type beats or beats on YouTube or BeatStar, like it's cool, you know what I'm saying? But like even as a child, I would listen to music and I'd be like, I would have done this instead. You know,
yeah, damn, that's okay.
I'm like, yeah, this is hard, but I would have done this in my head.
Oh man.
You know, back in the day, I was just a child. I mean, there's only so much I could do. I just enjoy the music. I had no other choice.
Yeah.
But now that I'm more hands-on.
Control, yeah.
I have more control of it.
Creative capacity for, yeah. Now you're like, hey, I'm gonna do this on this.
I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it. Don't matter what nobody say.
For sure.
Like that's my favorite part about it all.
Yeah, man.
Nobody can tell me.
It's your own creation.
Exactly.
The 432 is gonna have its own sound, man. You're gonna be able to distinctly tell. Oh yeah, that's from out there. Yeah. I think so. And then particularly, it's not common that you can do that with an artist, DMX, things like where you can distinctly say, oh yeah, that's their style or whatever. Because I feel like that's what's gonna happen with you. Like you're gonna be able to tell off the rip, that's a Migg's beat, that's a Migg's, whatever. So
I appreciate that.
I agree with you, man.
At the end of the day, I mean, yeah, I'm influenced by Zaytoven and shit, but like at the end of the day, it's still me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
so what was it like going back to school? First of all, let's say in junior high, when you had all those views. I mean, was it like? Was anything different? Did people just like, man, no?
I mean, people were like, "Are you Miggs the rapper?" And I'm like,
yeah.
At first, when you're young, I'm like, yeah, I'm a rapper. Like, I want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but growing up, I have so much more capability than just a rapper.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to say that in no disrespect, any rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I know my worth.
I think most rappers now are realizing that it is more than rap, man. You're not just a rapper. You're a business. You're an artist. It's an all-encompassing ordeal now, man. Again, back then you could just be a rapper and make it and get by, but I don't think that's
nowadays. It's just so played out.
It is, man.
It's everybody's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now like people calling it like you Migg's a rapper. You Migg $sign a rapper, and I'm like, bro, I ain't no rapper.
No pictures.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. Like, I'm glad you appreciate my music, and I'm glad you acknowledging it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, don't call me no rapper.
Yeah,
you know
yeah, for sure, man.
It's. I mean, at the end of the day, you enjoy the music how you want to enjoy
it.
it.
Yeah, man.
But my preference is I'm an artist.
Well, and that's I think that's what I was getting to about not knowing how to feel about it because. Yeah, you could tell it was that there's so much more behind it. So it wasn't just music. It's the whole art. Like you said, taking control of your own art, not waiting on it, things like that. The graphics that you've used already, the way that you go about promoting, it's all of that for me. And that's what I mean about it is like, oh, that's what caught my attention. It wasn't just the rapping. Like, okay, I can fuck with it, but the whole Migg's brand,
I'm trying now. Cause
yeah.
Like I said, I spent all these years trying to perfect my music.
He studies that shit, man,
yeah.
every day. Even when we come kick it, he's working.
Yeah.
Literally. I'm on the computer. I'm like, hold on. Give me that joint though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, now I kind of realize like, I pay my own bills, so I gotta be more. I gotta manage my money better. I can't spend like that shit on them. That was honestly, like, be real, like, that's probably my best marketing wise.
Okay.
My best single marketing wise. It's like it's done the most. It's had the most engagement.
Gotcha.
And I say that, you know, only because the greatest hasn't had, you know, the same amount of time of marketing.
Yeah, the greatest has only been what?
The greatest is catching up.
Yeah, yeah.
The greatest has been 2 weeks.
I was gonna say
I'm trying to release every 2 weeks. So
gotcha.
some of this shit's kind of rushed. Like the greatest, like you notice his head's moving, but like the motion is fucked up.
So did you do those, or did you get?
I did all of it.
Okay. See, yeah.
Like, and that's just because, you know, money management is really important. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't the shit on them. Like I said, I spent maybe like $135 just for that lightning and
oh yeah, okay,
effect. Like,
okay.
For some little shit I could have done.
Oh man, that's yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like $130, almost $150. I can't do that every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting money, but I'm getting money for the bills. I ain't getting money and balling out.
Believe
you know
me, man. Yeah.
Like,
It's a mindset, man. I think that's what I've said it a few times. Is what we're gonna see with this podcast, interviewing artists, is long term. We're gonna be able to tell the mindset of those who stay in the game, you know, and that's what's gonna be the difference maker. You might come in here and be, you know, got some bars, might have the beat, might have the whole package, but your mindset is off. You ain't gonna stay in the game. So
I mean, marketing, music, you know, and artists, a lot of it's just branding and establishing your presence.
all of it.
You know what I'm saying?
Not a big part of it, all of it,
like,
man.
straight up. I mean, yeah, it's cool you have talent, but what does your marketing look like? Are you getting engagement on any of your posts? Are you getting streams? Are you growing in streams / listeners?
Exactly. Are you keeping an eye on it?
saves?
Yep.
On your analytics, what are your analytics looking like?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you staying stuck down here, and the line grab's supposed to be up here,
Man.
this where Travis Scott's at, and this where you at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you doing the same thing, and he's changing it up. Motherfucker. When he got that deal with Fortnite, I was like, damn.
Did you see that, man?
I know he's
Fortnite.
bread. He's banking on it. And then I was like, he cannot top that.
No, man.
Got a deal with McDonald's.
Did you see that?
He topped it.
He
You know
topped
what I'm saying?
it, man.
Like that's a dream. That's a goal.
And that's an interesting point, is you don't know what avenue it's gonna be like, because it's not like it used to be 15 years ago. 15 years ago, it was pretty linear.
Yeah.
It was, this is the route.
The only way to do it.
It can go whichever fucking way it can go right now. You can be on games. You can get what they call sync. I don't know if you looked into this, but called sync licensing. So you can get your music into games, movies,
Talking about like publishing
videos.
like BMI.
Exactly. Yep. And make bread like that. You may not ever be a mainstream artist, but you can make $100,000 off of sync licensing.
Yeah.
You know, and you eating. So let's go back to then. You get 10th grade. You recorded something. You said sophomore. Where'd you go to high school? Miller High. Okay. So what was the one in 10th grade?
No joke.
No joke. Okay. Did you say you dropped a visual to it?
Yeah, we had a little one take video.
Okay.
To it, but
Okay.
I only posted that on Facebook. That's when like my marketing was just ass, and I didn't know shit about the industry. So I was just like,
Yeah.
I'm post it. That's when I was getting those tens of thousands of plays. So I was in my head at the time. I was like, I'm just post it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, the harsh reality of it is that nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Once after they're curious and they watch and they satisfy that curiousness, it kind of just like I've already seen it.
Yeah, it's a fix, man. You gotta give him another one.
Especially if you're local. Especially if you're local, they're gonna look at you afterwards like, damn, he's hard, and keep fucking with you, or they're gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, this nigga ass, bro.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
and
Like,
you get one time, man.
One
and then
impression.
they see you posting and they're like, I ain't even fucking with you.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? Like, your first impression's a lot too.
I think that's where I've seen some artists, even myself, and some people in small businesses. You can't force people to fuck whatever your creation. If they're going to, they're going to. The only thing you can do is make it and put it out there, and then do it again, and then do it again. When was the first time you recorded something like it was all mixed and mastered, distributed?
Well,
like when did you get on DistroKid?
That's kind of tough.
Okay.
Cause like the first time I distributed it, any of my music, it wasn't really like mixed and mastered well. Like I said, I did all my shit.
Okay.
You know, this whole time, it's always just been me. And I've had a couple songs where I featured, you know, like in the Emilio studio or at Gabe's crib.
I got you.
And you know, I let them handle that shit. But other than that, like it's never really. I've always been the one.
Oh, okay.
My hands on. And you know,
why is that? Why do you think it is?
I feel like you know, it's just a lot of it was just coincidence.
Yeah. Okay.
Because people would come over here, coming to me for music, if that makes sense. Because I also have my own, you know, I rent out my own studio.
Okay.
And that's a lot of times it just be like, look, bro, I want a feature in this and that.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
look,
yeah.
Bro, you buy a feature, you can come to my studio, free recorded time. You know what I'm saying? And I mix and master it. So they're like, all right, cool. I'll
yeah.
get a quick bill, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it was.
Yeah.
I never, you know, some people would hit me up and talk about, yeah, come on, you know, and like it's just no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But I just be like, yeah, bro, you know, like it's just
got to, man.
and it's no disrespect because I respect people who are willing to put themselves in the spot like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because not everyone has the guts to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Or to stay consistent.
Or to stay consistent, but mainly putting yourself
out there, period, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and
you gotta be ready to take that shit, take the
I
heat.
Respect it, but there's just some people where I'm like, yeah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people where I'll be like, you gotta pay a big fee. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta.
Because they're consistently messaging me.
Yeah,
and
you already.
They're showing me they want to work with me, so. I mean, at that point, I'm like, I only gotta respect it.
Yeah, that's real, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I dig that. Yeah.
You gotta
Yep.
cough up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
work. I do everything else for free. Like I said, I mix master it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta cough that up for feature, but
I got you.
You also gotta realize I'm gonna mix everything. I'm gonna make sure you get the stems and not just the MP3.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Cause shit like that matters. You know
it does, man. You're already talking different language than most artists. So.
And it's kind of sucks because like a lot of artists are just blind and it's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
Small town mentality, man.
They're just naive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mean that.
That's a good word.
It's just naive, being naive and unexperienced. I'm glad, like, I know I didn't post anything for the past, whatever in high school, but during those times I was working on my shit, and I sounded like ass until I sounded good.
Yeah.
Until I mixed in a way I liked it.
So when did you sign up with DistroKid? When did that be?
Recently.
Just barely? Okay.
Recently. I was doing everything off TuneCore before.
Okay.
TuneCore. And I originally had it under Miggs without the $. It was just
okay.
Miggs. But I got a copyright strike, and I was
I'm not changing my name. Yeah, I seen that. I
told them I'm not changing my name. I emailed them back, didn't get nothing back. They're like, Then they keep sending me again. Keep sending me more emails like, well, all you have to do is just, make this change. I'm like, hell no, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I already did all this. Like, at that point, I was just lazy, to be real with you.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but, I mean, I'm glad they took it down because now I had a clean slate.
Yeah.
I had a clean slate.
The $ adds to it, man. I dig it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
So is Miggs like short for Miguel or something? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Miguel Angel.
Let's go.
That's
Let's
my
go.
name. Miguel Angel Guardiola. That's my full name, my government name.
My government name. So if you're watching us, we're about halfway through. Thanks for joining us again. This is another In the Loop production. We got Miggs on the pod.
Yeah.
From Midland, Texas. You heard a little bit about him. Sam Houston, San Jacinto, and then Midland High. So we got a Midland. Did you graduate from Midland High?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We do this live every Saturday at 9 p.m. If you are listening to us and you're from the Odessa area, we just had our first Odessa artist, also from Monahans yesterday. So it's not that we're exclusive to Midland. It's just that Midland just hopped on as soon as they could, and we lined up all the way to January. So if you're joining us, appreciate the support. Here at the end, Miggs will give you his handles, where to follow him, where to support us. If you haven't subbed, you haven't liked the page on Facebook, please do that. Again, make sure you're interacting, liking, commenting, things that you resonate with. Let us know in the comments. We'll play some music here in a bit again. Let us know what you think about the music. So let's get back. You guys need to take a break? You good? All right.
I can do this all night.
Let's go, man. So, what was the first song where you knew this is something you're gonna market, this is something you're gonna put in front of people, this is something that's gonna get my name out there?
When I first started it, I was really trying to just do a bunch of organic marketing.
Okay.
It didn't really work for me because I wasn't one to reach out to people.
I was gonna say, you're having to reach out to people. Hey,
Yeah, and it wasn't like I said, I'm not one to reach out to people unless I really fuck with your music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I really fuck with your music, I work for free, no doubt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's collaboration I'm looking for.
Let's go.
Because I'm not gonna collaborate with some music I don't enjoy.
Yep.
And like I said, no disrespect, nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, respect to where it's due.
Yeah.
To those who are willing to do that. But you know, for me as a person, as an artist, and being in this structure, sitting for hours in front of a computer frustrated because you don't know, you know, what reverb or compression to use or what compression is. You're trying, like, I spent literally a year trying to figure out what the fuck compression was.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and now I look back, I'm like, that's simple. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but like, most of these artists don't do that. They didn't sit hours in front of a computer, spending the time to learn. Not even a computer, but there's books. You know
Hey man, we got
like,
Google and YouTube.
Exactly.
This era we're in right now, knowledge is so accessible.
It's so accessible that it's almost lost its value.
It's
Hell yeah.
and
You
it's
know what
like
I'm saying?
it's your fault if you're not caught up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not nobody else's fault.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your fault.
Yeah.
Because it's there. You're just not, you know, and a lot of it, like I said, has to do with people being naive, but you're just not doing it. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost similar. You know, some people they whether it's trade secrets or things that they learn, they hold them close to the chest. And I used to be like that, but then I realized that 9 times out of 10 people ain't gonna do shit with it anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can give somebody gold, don't mean you're gonna put it right in their pocket, they ain't gonna do
Straight
nothing with it. So
Straight up.
especially if they're naive, they're not gonna be able to see. It's gonna go over their head anyway. So
And that's why I
It's
be telling people,
frustrating.
like,
no, exactly. That's why you have. I say this. That's why if you pay attention, or look at the first word, pay. Like
Hell yeah.
you have to pay before you pay attention.
because
You
if
know?
you
I
don't
like
get
that.
nothing from it, and I'm sitting here giving you genuine knowledge, and I'm giving you lessons, I'm learning you, giving you tips, and I'm sitting here genuinely trying to talk to you, and you don't understand me, you don't pay attention to me, and you leave with, you know, nothing, then I'm gonna be like, nigga, that's a waste of my time.
That's a waste of my time.
Biggest waste of my time. Nothing pisses me off more than that shit.
Tell
You know
me
what I'm
about
saying?
it, man.
Like, I hate that shit.
I deal with that a lot, man,
Especially
for sure.
when someone comes to me, they're like, Migg, you know, question. I'm like, answer. But my answer is so in depth, they're like,
Turns them off, man.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
man.
I'm like, bruh,
Like,
like,
oh, it's
why
like
am
that?
why am I
Yeah,
even
man,
wasting
it's
my
work.
time?
Yeah.
That's why you gotta pay. You know
There's
what I'm
a-
saying? Like,
I learned from my I practice you know, I'm into spirituality. I practice Kundalini yoga, but my yoga teacher said there's this she taught me this because I did the same thing, give, you know, because you want to add value to people and you want them to take it and do something with it. And she told me about the 10% rule, and basically it's a lot. If you get to know me, spend a lot of time around me, I speak a lot of 10%, meaning I only give a lot of surface level, superficial. And if you're not gonna dig, then I'm not gonna give it to you. So if you know, if I say something and you satisfied with that little bit, well then I'm good. You know.
hey,
and sometimes you gotta do that to see if people really want it. You
I
know.
like how you say. I like how you put that.
Yeah,
I
man.
just realized I do that, and I didn't know that I did that.
Yeah,
Until you
you-
said that. I'm
yeah,
like,
exactly.
shit.
Some of it, yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with someone who. I'm not gonna preach atheism to a Catholic church.
For sure, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like this.
No, that's a good metaphor.
I'm not gonna waste my energy.
Yeah, man.
Fuck that.
So again, 9 times out of 10, people won't do shit with it anyway, man. So what's one of the biggest resources or things that you learn, man, that have contributed to this success that you're experiencing? Like you're like, if it wasn't for me learning this one thing.
Music theory.
Okay.
Because not only did I learn how to play the piano, I also learned how to play guitar.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, and
Nice,
it's
man.
accessible to other instruments.
Yeah.
Like, all instruments play the same. You just gotta know how
Have
to
you made
work.
anything with the guitar?
Yeah, I made a couple.
Yeah.
Of shit with
Okay.
the guitar.
Okay.
I'm more. Of
That's
a,
clean,
I
man.
work more with the keyboard. I love the
Okay.
keyboard. I love the organ. I love the piano. I love the piano. You know, if you can't tell, my music is just piano.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what
You can
I'm
hear a
saying?
lot.
That's just my strong point. You know what I'm saying? I throw a couple of you know, synths and sounds like that in the background just to add a little bit of flavor so it doesn't seem repetitive and bland.
Yeah.
But you know, just learning the music, sitting down and taking time to learn rather than work. Cause like I was sitting on doing all this time recording music, and I'm like, I still sound like trash.
Yeah.
I still sound like Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So what do you think the switch was?
that's hard. I guess when I learned music theory, I learned.
It just added another
taught me
creative
how to-
level. It's like an upgrade, like a.
Yeah, it taught me how to use auto-tune as well.
Okay.
And
Okay.
how to listen to music.
So the little bit that I know about just music theory in general, like the term music theory is, and I've heard some from musicians, is that you have to learn everything inside of that space to be able to break the rules. Does that make sense? So
Are you talking about like the instrument?
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking
in
about?
general. So it's like if you have the understanding of the way this works, you know, it's like a kind of like we could use a metaphor. Maybe I don't know. I'm not into MMA or anything, but I'm trying to see what else to relate it to. But they say you have to learn the basics. You have to learn the rules in order to break the rules. Is what I mean.
I agree.
And I feel like that's what you're talking about.
I agree a lot.
So your creative capacity could be that much more because you understand the rules of music theory. So you know where to bend them, you know where to break them, things like that. And some people they don't understand music theory and they try to
make music.
They make music.
How you make music?
And
you don't understand.
Yeah,
music,
exactly,
you know
exactly, man.
Like I said, at the end of the day, it's all
It's just
respect,
for
you know
sure,
what I'm saying?
man.
But it's also just giving you truth. I'm not gonna sit here and.
Well, I don't think you're demeaning anybody or anything, but you
Hell no.
are shedding light on what can happen when you do understand and become aware of it.
Yeah.
Again, it levels you up as an artist, is what I feel like you're saying.
Straight up, and people ask me all the time, Migg, can you give me a tip? You know, like how do you do that? Well, why do you mix? Who does it? You know, I'm like, bro, you want me to be real with you? The first step you need to take before you do anything else is learn music theory. You know what I'm saying? Music theory even explains some of the shit in the DAWs, in the softwares. You know what I'm saying? Like the piano roll and how, you know, keynotes and shit like that work.
Yeah, I don't know if you do this, but I do this to people. So there's when somebody asks me, and I'll try to give them that foundation. I'm like, hey, go read this, and then come back to me. They ain't never come back. They never came back.
And I'll be like, blah, blah, blah. Same thing I was saying earlier. I'll be like, blah, 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 blah. And they'll be like,
Never mind.
oh, yeah.
That's a foreign language to them.
It's like in one ear out the other.
They ain't even put it in their notes.
Hate that shit. I hate that shit.
If I start talking when somebody's asking me and they ain't picking their phone up and doing this, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. You don't get it then,
bro,
man.
Like, bust out the
must be
camera
bored.
record or something. You
Yeah,
know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Like,
Or record, yeah, the voice
what I'm saying,
memo,
like-
something, man. I got 600 and some conversations, man, recorded when I'm talking to my mentors and things like that. I'm
look
just
back
like,
on,
man,
look back
exactly,
on
man.
tips, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
'Cause you can't. I understand. You know, I may put a lot on the table when people ask me for advice, and it's a little too much to take in all at once. You know what I'm saying? But just like you said, and I've done this before. Bust out a record.
Yep.
Bust out a record a camera. And record that motherfucker.
Yep.
They don't even have to know. Put it in your pocket. All you have to do is hear it.
That's all. That's it, man.
You don't need nothing.
I do that
special
all
about
day.
it.
I was just real quick side note. My mom's got some land, so we were discussing it with her brother and things like that. As soon as we showed up, I just hit record. And you start listening, start asking questions, and I have it for later to listen, so there's no misunderstanding, man.
Yeah,
Again, it's a mindset, man, that we're talking about.
It is a mindset. Can't teach it.
Yep. So you're 19. That means you graduated a year ago, 2 years ago,
About 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
I graduated early. Though.
2018. You graduated
I
early.
graduated in February.
Okay. Why is that?
Well, I was just being I wasn't going to school.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
But like, you know. For me,
Yeah, but you caught up your work and you
school was
You
always
finished,
easy.
man.
graduated.
School was
man.
always easy to me.
Yeah.
I was just lazy.
I think that's
Just
so.
straight up, just being lazy.
I talked about that with Eli. Is the current especially public education, the current space isn't catered to artists.
No.
So we're fucking bored. It's like, can we please be challenged? Can I please learn music theory and then get graded on it or something? Let me go create a beat and get 100 on it to pass whatever, right? So part of this, long term is I hope this sparks somebody to create some type of creative art school for all the artists that are coming up, man. Because this is a wave that is not going to stop. I think this is the very fucking beginning
It's gonna grow.
of what's about to happen over the next 20 to 25 years. A lot of you, I'm gonna say you because I'm 36, 25 and under, you're gonna work for yourself. Very, very rarely some people want to work for other people, but this whole entrepreneur, artist, I want to be my own boss. First off, it can be real, and you can earn. If you've ever made $10,000 a month, you realize you don't need $1 million a year. I think a lot of people think I did that you had to be a millionaire to live an extravagant lifestyle, or you had to be this and that.
Yeah.
The first time I made $10,000 a month, I realized like, holy shit, this is enough.
Yeah.
And as an artist,
More than enough.
way more than enough, man. And as an artist, that's possible out here. So like, we'll get into this. Do you have, as your brand, do you have any merch? You're gonna launch any merch?
Yeah,
What's up with that?
I'm actually thinking about starting some merch. I'm not
Okay.
gonna go too crazy with it yet, just cause I just restarted my music, my brand.
Yeah.
And I actually just barely established it. Because like before I was washing cars. I was mobile washing and shit.
Okay.
And I named it Need Mo. Because I need more water. I need more business. I need more business. You know what I'm talking about? And but so I kind of just took that and I stuck with it. Just
Okay.
Because, just because I mean.
How's it spelled?
I need Mo. I need Mo. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Need.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
M-O apostrophe.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just because I need more of everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good one, man. I can see
I need
that.
more artists. I need more songs recorded. I need more money. I need more everything.
Is there a track you have called that? Cause that'd be loud.
Nah, hell nah. But I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do to start my merch because like I don't want to go too crazy and make all these shirts because like I said I'm gonna do
inventory.
I'm a screen print. I'm gonna do everything myself.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be an investment to really do that.
I got you, man.
But I found out that there's wristbands. I don't want to talk too much about that, but just know I'm gonna have wristbands.
I don't know if
you're my record label.
Okay, I don't know if you're talking about the ones that I know about, but there's some pretty creative wristbands, man.
I'm thinking about making some wristbands, so y'all buy them motherfuckers.
Let's go. Let's go. I ask about that because I know that, again, just being naive, you may not know. I mean, off of merch, you could probably make $1,500 a month or something. But what keeps even small business owners, what keeps people from stepping into that is what you just said. You know, I want to have a lot of inventory. But if you don't have to come out of pocket, and you can, but still have the capabilities to order it yourself, but also for others to order it. I think people would take advantage of it, and I say that because I do have a resource, which is why I asked, because I know what I hope to help artists like you and others create is income, man. Like, how you know, besides selling the beats and things like that, how else are you gonna make money?
Yeah, that merch is the best way for indie artists to make.
Merch is a big one, man.
Make bread. I mean, think about it. Look, I'm gonna just break this down for the people listening real quick. You spend maybe like, let's say, I'm gonna just give some example numbers. Say you spend 10 cents on a wristband. You buy 1,000 wristbands, right? What's that? You sell.
That's $1,000.
Let's say you sell them $1 a piece. You sell them $1 a piece.
Come on, man.
That's low. You here, especially here in Midland, you sell them $2-3 a piece. Yep. So let's just say, for example, say $1 a piece. So you're making what? 90 cents a wristband. Mm-hmm. Right. Now say what's 90 times 1,000? 90 cents times 1,000.
1,000 or 10,000? What'd you say? 1,000.
Because you have 1,000 wristbands. That's $900.
Off the rip.
You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you have to push the wristbands. You're not just gonna get them and let them go.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you can at least break even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
if you can pay your bills.
Yeah, man.
It's trying.
And again, if your money management, you don't. 5,000 a month is like, some people be like, man, how do you live off of that? But $5,000 a month you can, especially in Odessa. Odessa's way cheaper than Midland, but it's possible, especially if it's just you. You know, if you're single, if you're on your own, you know what I'm saying, put it, sacrifice for a little bit, man, until you get it up there. And then, because what is an apartment in Odessa right now? 800, 900?
Man, those are running me 23. But that's because
you
like,
you got a garage and shit.
Hey, nigga bougie.
Just kidding. 1,000 though, like,
I get it, man.
When I left Midland, I moved in with my father.
Okay.
And then when he left, I just kind of took over the apartment.
Oh, okay.
So
what is it, a townhome?
Had a nice view. It was just an apartment.
Oh, okay.
It's really expensive fucking apartment.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They just, I mean, the quality's nice. They're just not cheap apartments. I feel like that's just why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
You know, they have like actual like marble counter.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of like the plastic.
Yeah.
You know yeah,
I already know, man.
And the view I have is great. There's a pool right there in the middle.
So on that note, let's talk about that Shit on Them track, man. Because it seems a little personal. You know, a little bit. Like you might have been thinking about one or two people. That's what it seems like. Because I know when I listen to it, I'm thinking about 4, 5, 6, 7 people. God damn it. But you know what? While we're talking about it, we're gonna play it real quick, and then just think about so we can let the people know, man, what inspired it. You know, was there a couple of people? Was it that teacher that made you think about it? But the tracks on it. So we're gonna let you guys listen to it. I'm gonna turn it all the way up, man.
Yeah, hey, I wanna buy me a boat, I wanna ride in the rave. I wanna get super rich, wanna stack on my motherfucking time just to throw it in their face. I wanna do all the things that a motherfucker say. I'm
cool right now, I just can't.
Trust me, dog, I'm blowing dough, I'm still finna pour out a pint. You don't know what I'm saying. I wanna sit on the people who told me a motherfucker can't just sit on the hate. Get on the move, I ain't hopping on the wave. Don't show me no love, dog, that shit fake. Migg got fat, yeah, I grew a little bit.
Hey.
I've been adding up the weight, yeah, no care. I've been getting to the money, steady piling up food on my plate.
Still too hot.
And I don't need nobody around me, I'm in it. Followers follow the leaders, gon' lead, and I'm leading my people to victory. I'm off of my raza, all this I get past, I'm up on the mic just to kill it. I'm never stopping, I'm feeling unstoppable. I had to humble myself, now I'm chilling. I never speak out my mind anymore, cause the people don't listen, the people don't feel me. Speak out the truth, now the people won't kill me. Come this away, got a 9mm. I know the children, they look on me, so I'm trying my best to show them and teach them. The shit isn't easy, if you keep on reaching, you'll get it, go get it. This shit on these people. I don't wanna buy me a boat, I don't wanna ride in the race. I wanna get super rich, wanna stack on my motherfucking time just to throw it in their face. I don't wanna do all the things that a motherfucker say. I'm
Cool right now, I just can't.
Trust me, dog, I'm blowing dough.
That's weird. That's weird looking at myself like this.
Sit on the people who told me a motherfucker can't just sit on the hate. Get on the move, I ain't hopping on the wave. Don't show me no love, dog, that shit fake. Migg got fat, yeah, I grew a little belly. I've been adding up the weight, yeah, no
Hey, that bar right there.
Getting to the money, steady piling up food on my plate.
Hey, let us know in the comments what you think. Okay, man. So, what's the story behind this?
Man,
Where'd it come from? What inspired it?
Man, keep it real. There ain't no story.
Yeah, you just
been,
writing.
I've always been that way, bro. Just like, I've always been real friendly, real outgoing, real giving, but people just take advantage of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then,
Well, you said in there kind of what we talked about. Like, I don't talk. What did you say? What was the one about not talking because people don't listen? Like,
yeah, I mean, same shit we
Yeah.
were saying earlier. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, you tell the truth, or AKA shit people don't want to hear.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be
It's
like,
really
hey.
work.
yeah.
They're gonna be like,
It's not all fun and games.
you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, and people just don't know how to take the truth or a different perspective. You know how to open
Oh
your
man,
mind up
that's a
little bit,
that's a yep, that's a
you
good
know?
statement
And
right
that's-
there.
And just because you may not think it's the truth doesn't mean that's not how I see it.
They're so emotional.
A
Yeah,
lot of
People
people
are
just
so
like,
emotional.
for
man.
sure,
they're
man.
like, what? I ain't fucking with you no more, bro. You hurt my feelings. You know
Or
what I'm saying?
something- something like that,
Get
man.
out of here, bro. I'm giving you advice. I'm telling you the truth, putting you on some game.
Let alone just get in front of you to try to understand. Like, hey, if you took it somewhere, that's cool, but make sure you before you start assuming, like, sit down and get on the same page. Like, hey man, did
Exactly.
you really mean? Hey man, I took it. Hey, you know.
Like, even if you don't agree, come to an understanding.
Exactly.
And I had this coach
And-
that always told me, if you would assume, you make an ass
Out of you and me all day,
And I
man.
was like, damn. So
Yeah.
shit, I used to tell my girl that
You gotta.
all the time, and then she just stopped doing it. And I was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm making an ass out of you.
Yeah.
Like, shit, you know?
Hey man, once you live long enough, you realize how much time and money is wasted on assumptions and misunderstanding. And I was telling some guys last night after last night's session, we stayed out here talking for a while, is I'm at a point in my life where I don't have time for you to try to figure me out. I'm going to tell you straight up who the fuck I am, what I'm about, what I'm not about, and you either rock with it or you don't, because I know where I'm going, I know what I want, I know what I don't want, and I ain't got time to try to figure your ass out either. Like,
Hear you,
you know,
man.
we got to be on the same page
It's
from the
real.
jump.
Yeah.
That way we can move faster and make the adjustments that we need to make, quicker. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people, they're trying to figure you out instead of sit down with you and ask all the
understand
questions
you.
they need to ask and understand you.
And they
Exactly.
understand you instead of assuming that they know you.
Exactly.
And that's a problem with a lot of people, is they just sit here and they talk to you and have this, this mentality in the back of their head that they have you figured out. Like, motherfucker, you don't know me.
You know nothing,
Like
bro.
I respect you, but same likewise with you, I don't know you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what
It's
I'm
like
saying?
me. It's like, you want me to explain 36 years in 5 minutes? Come on, man. It ain't going to
Hear you.
happen.
But at the same time, there's a lot of people you can just see through.
No, the energy's
A
real.
whole lot of people
Energy
you can just
is
see
real.
right through. They be like, yeah, brother. Yeah, let's hit the microphone and let's make a track and work. And I'm like, bro, you've never. This is the first time you DM me. I'm not your brother.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, I
exactly.
respect it, but like,
No, I know
there's been
I know
people-
exactly what you're saying.
There's been people where I engage with and I'll be like, hey, bro, I appreciate it.
You don't
'cause I
got no
message
shit
everyone.
out.
I'll be like, hey, continue to support and do all this. Like, I appreciate you. Against how it get, and the motherfucker will be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna be a fan always, whatever, let's work. And I'll be like, yeah, bro, I charge $100 a feature, whatever, whatever. And they'll be like, oh, okay, cool, bet, bro.
Never hear it
Never
again.
hear it
Never again, they unfollow me. Like, just a second ago, I was their brother, and I came out with the hardest shit.
Yeah.
Don't miss me with all that.
Come on, man.
Miss me.
I
So-
don't know. A lot of guys want that free shit. I don't know why they want to
They just want
support.
to take you on a ride. They just want to take your ride.
I hear a lot of artists say,
wanna hop
"Oh,
on
I
your
want."
train.
Why?
They want to hop on your
Say
train.
that again,
and
man.
that's kind of why I kind of hesitate to work and collab with like as many people as I should.
Now, I do. After saying all that, I do believe in hand ups, but I don't believe in handouts because
with
there's a
that.
principle behind that. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And we talked about it in length. Like when you give somebody a handout, they just don't take it too serious enough. Like it's got to cost you something. Otherwise, you ain't gonna pay attention.
They take advantage of
They
it.
take advantage. Just again, maybe just from bad habits and from shit that maybe they picked up from whoever they grew up around or whatever, man. But in the world today, especially like the social media type stuff, we talked about energy, transparency, man, authenticity. Like, just stop faking the funk. Like, you ain't fooling nobody anyway, like except yourself, you know. And that's the worst. That's the worst thing possible. Like,
Motherfuckers lie to themselves.
come on, man. I had someone close to me, man. Just be real. There was on ice, man, and was giving him a ride. Look, man, I'm gonna quit. And I said, hey, bro, look, I love you, man. So you can lie to me all day. I can take that shit, but don't lie to yourself, man. You ain't gonna fucking quit. Like
Yeah.
you on that shit.
I
Like,
don't know why you trying to convince me.
and then after that, the vibe was different. He's because I don't know if he was trying to make me see him in a different light, you know. So he's presenting himself a different way, and it was my way of telling him, nah, bro, I fuck with you either way. But if you're gonna keep trying to lie and put on this false self, then I can't fuck with you because you're being
Exactly.
fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just be real to yourself. That's all I care about. Like,
And once people realize that, they kind of switch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's kind of like, oh, well, I don't have to explain to these guys anymore. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the only person I have to myself to answer to is myself.
exactly,
Because
man.
when you tell people like that, you know, like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do is you. But I wish you wouldn't do this. But like I said, I know you're gonna do it. It's at the end of the day, it's up to you.
Yo.
He's not gonna be like, yeah. he's gonna be like, damn.
Yeah,
Like,
for real,
fuck.
man.
He's gonna be like, damn.
It's-
Like,
Well, you
'cause
can
now
do
these
that so
niggas
many
know.
times, man. They don't want to do it until they want to help themselves out. You can tell them.
That's real, man. You hear that
You know
over
what
and
I'm
over
saying?
and
Like,
over, man.
I don't got, I got 2 kids at home, so I don't got time to babysit no one else. If you don't want to change your life, man, then I'm not gonna be with you.
Yeah, again, I've experienced the people dying around me close that death to me is real, and so wasting time, it's just not an
Bullshit.
option, man. It's just
Yeah.
not an option in any way, man.
Tomorrow's not promised.
To
The
anybody.
next hour isn't
To anybody.
promised,
Agree
man.
with that.
And I think as an artist, that's an important statement because sometimes I see a lot of just people in general, but artists particularly, especially out here, man. We live in a different. If we was out in L.A., Austin, you'd be totally accepted type shit, But out here it's a little bit different. But I feel a lot of people look for they're looking for approval, permission, or authority to be who they want to be. Hey, they're trying to get validation. It's
You don't
like
need any of that.
they don't need that shit. You already born.
You
Yeah,
don't need
man.
none of that.
You don't need none of that.
Do what you want to do.
Exactly, man.
Fuck what anybody got to say.
And I hate to say it, but your mom and them too. Like
Your mama, your daddy, your
Hey.
grandma, you love them, just know that. As long
Just
as you
know
know you
that.
love them, and as long as you know you happy, do what the fuck
Good
you,
point,
do what the
man.
fuck
But you gotta
do.
work.
Yeah.
You gotta work for that too.
So let's we'll end it where we got about 10 minutes left. Let's end it with this sponsored topic, man. What made you first started boosting and things like that, and then what made you start doing it consistently?
Well,
And then we'll talk about like how much you're spending.
well, really, I started doing it when Instagram first, like even just like,
Offered it?
offered it.
Oh, shit,
but,
man.
Like, I didn't know how it all worked. I didn't take the time to read and understand how everything works.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I kind of I put some money out there and I was getting barely any engagement.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But then you start learning how algorithms work and
Target audience.
how to target a certain audience, people who fuck with your music,
Yep.
and eventually they just stick. It's like a piece of tape. You just
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then you go to the next wall, that piece of tape's still gonna be there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They stuck with you, and it's kind of crazy because I see the same names constantly fucking with my shit, and that's what I'm. At the end of the day, when I promote, that's what I look for. Every time I promote, I look for real engagement with real audience with a real audience who genuinely loves my work.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, those are the people who are gonna stick around. This guy showed me Russ back when I was like 8th grade.
Damn.
Back when he was barely anybody. We
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
a show, and it was at some ghetto
It was
ass
like
spot in South
500
Dallas.
people.
Oh man, so you got an ear.
Man, 500 people. And
Bro.
hey, tell them what happened in the line.
Tell
Fucking
us.
with him. Wait, what happened? Oh,
Man.
bro, actually, yeah, okay. So when we were in line,
It blew
for
my
that
fucking
concert,
mind when this shit happened.
we were in line and like we got there early. We had people who were there early, and they're like, yeah, we'll hold a spot for you, whatever, yada yada. So we're staying there, and then 2-3 hours later, the line's filling up, and then there's some girls. They're just like, you can hear them chattering behind me. I'm like, and they tap on me. I'm talking with him. I'm like, they're like, are you Miggs? And we're in Dallas. We're in Dallas.
Okay.
Catching a
Me
Russ
and
concert.
Oh,
I
shit.
look at him. I'm like, and
like-
he looks at me like, he's like, you know them?
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
nah,
nah.
I don't fucking know them. I'm like, yeah, Migg, shit, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, oh yeah, we heard your music, blah blah blah. And they're like, I was like, damn, that's tight.
That's wild,
Turns
man.
out,
Blew my
but,
mind.
hey, keep it 1,000 though. Turns out they just knew my sister. You know what I'm saying? But, like,
But
But it
still.
was still cool because they brought up my music.
Yeah, yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like, just being recognized like that, it makes you feel like yo.
Oh, yeah,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? Like, because especially at the time when that happened, I wasn't doing no promoting. I wasn't consistent.
Okay.
I was off. I was off the
That was a
grid.
long time ago.
Yeah.
It was a while back. Like I said, this was when Russ was just like barely
Yeah,
popping,
man.
barely going on tours. Young God tour, I think.
Wow,
is what it
man.
was.
Think about coming across him even before that. That's what this is for me, man. If you're coming on here, that's what you are for me. I was telling them last night is, I won't. I know I don't have to do this with you, but once somebody comes on here, I'm probably gonna be on their ass. You know, when I'm asking about what they're about to drop, what they're working on, and making sure that it's gonna drop. Because I believe, you know, I was listening to Kevin Gates before, you know, Kevin Gates was Kevin Gates,
I hear you.
and telling my daughter and them, and they're like, you know, they were like, oh, that's cool, Dad, you know, but they was rocking with like that Make 'Em Believe track,
Yeah.
and then 2 years back, you know, here we are now, right? So to have an ear like that, and I've done that for several artists, and my daughters know that. Like Snow the Product, we brought Snow the Product down here probably 7-8 years ago before she was Snow the Product now.
Now she jumping.
Yeah.
Jumping. I
Big
saw her.
time.
I saw her got posted on the Rancho de Milde.
Yeah,
I
just
saw old girl.
Yeah.
Girl that was on the podcast.
You see that.
I was like, bro, that's Jimmy with Milde. Bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, you know.
I was like,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
Yeah, man.
I
He
was
was all
geeking.
out there.
Yeah.
I was like, this because I mean, as an artist, you know, trying to, you know, like I said, I was trying to do organic marketing.
Yeah.
Organic growth, so I was reaching out to a bunch of people that I genuinely fucked with. I listened to a bunch of corridos and a bunch
Like,
of new
hell
shit
yeah,
like that,
man.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
I hope we hear
fuck
something
with
like that from you, man.
Oh, man, that's gonna be a while, bro.
Okay.
'Cause like I said, I gotta perfect my craft.
I
before
got you,
do it.
man.
Maybe I might hit something in Studio A. Shit, we'll have to see. Get
Yeah,
my
yeah.
band together.
For sure, man. Yeah, he's I'm trying to get his attention, man. In general. So, but yeah, I was noticing
Good
that.
luck, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm telling you out of experience. Good luck.
I got you, man. I'm pretty good at it. Just FYI, getting
Oh,
getting people's
shit.
attention like that. So,
I'm not good at it. I'm getting there. I'm working on it. you know?
but because it doesn't, you know, I'll say this again. And I've said it on everyone. I probably say it too much. So sorry about that, Jeremy. But JS Studios is a record label, man. They got a distribution license, you know, things like that. So whether it happens here or it happens with them is I absolutely want someone to say, hey, I went on In the Loop and I fucking got signed by Jimmy Humility because of it, or I got signed by
That'd be
because
fucking dope.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm
bro.
saying? Like the DM that I got earlier from this one group, there was one artist who fucks with these people hard, and I immediately messaged him, hey man, these people reached out to me. I already planted a seed. I'm not saying anything, but it could turn into something like maybe 2 years from now, 3 years from now, something you don't ever know.
Hope
Like,
it goes your way, man.
yeah, and so because again, going back to you don't ever know who's watching, man. And I'm particularly trying to get specific people
Yeah,
to
to
watch
watch
us,
you.
man. You know,
I mean, you just gotta get seen by the right people.
you got to get seen by the right people, man. So this is an opportunity, is what this is. And if you've been preparing, success could come from it. I think the guest that I'm gonna have next week, which is Cade, he'll have a story about that. What's happening with
Yes.
him, and with a similar situation. I told him, hey man, if you show up, maybe this will happen, and he'll tell a story about what's been happening, you know, because of that. So
Life has changed, dog.
life is completely changed,
Completely.
That's dope.
bro. So what's something that people can look forward to, man? I seen that November 6th.
Hey,
What is it
man.
called? What is it? No, what did you say? No fucking ceilings, or what? Is,
Fuck the ceiling.
oh, fuck the ceiling. Yeah, okay.
I'm trying to stake that paper higher than the ceiling.
Let's
You
go,
know what I'm
man.
saying? Like, look out. October 23rd. In
Okay.
2 weeks, I'm gonna drop another single, it's a tribute, like I said on Instagram, to our deceased loved ones. You know, I see a lot of deaths, a lot of tragic deaths,
Yeah,
a lot
man.
of people, you know, applying those to social media. And
Yeah.
it's eye opening. Eye opening. That Tanqueray hit me. It's eye opening because people are so young and they just go and
Hey,
you know,
man.
they live in a lifestyle that's just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just sad because they live a lifestyle they can't keep up with. If that makes
Man,
sense. You know
that's a
what I'm
good
saying?
statement, my dude.
Because
That's a really good
If
statement.
it's not you, then you just a crash dummy.
Yeah.
You know, you come in this rap game coming hard or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be hard. You
For
can't
real.
come in here and be like, yeah, I got Glock on my head, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I can. You
Bow!
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
What did
That's
Mike
gonna
Tyson
happen
say?
to
Everybody's
you.
got a plan till they get hit in the
You know what I'm
mouth.
saying, bro? Like, real shit. That's just how,
Yeah,
that's
man.
how it goes. A lot of people like front, and at the end of the day, if you don't have authenticity, you're not you. I've had people come to my studio and I had to completely rewrite their verse and help them out.
Oh man, yeah,
They go
yeah.
around
Trying to be
and
someone
don't
else.
say nothing about me, which is cool, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
then they go around acting like they wrote the verse, or they, you know,
Yeah, man.
like, and then they go to other places and they can't do it without me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end
Yeah,
of
that's
the
a
day,
good
it all
statement. I have to
falls
go
on you.
replay that, man. That was a really good statement you said.
Real shit though, like you just gotta be you, and it'll work out. You won't never fail. You know what
And if you don't know how to figure that out, that's what this is about. Is get around people to help you figure out who the fuck you are. Because I'm gonna say it's okay to not know who. If you grow up in a household where there ain't no support, period, meaning poverty, shit like that. Like some people, they'll know who they are, but some people they can't figure it out. Ain't nobody ever seen them and spoke that shit into them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like about this environment here is. If you need to figure that shit out, then figure that shit out. Like, don't try to do it alone though. Life is hard already,
Life is hard.
I agree.
Can't do nothing without a little bit of help, a
Shit,
little bit of guidance.
That's how you find out who you are, though.
That's how you
Just going
find out,
through it.
man.
Just going through
Exactly.
it, you know what I'm saying? You're going to find out if you a rock or if you a piece of gelatin.
Boy,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go through the shit.
and then you gotta accept it.
Yeah, I mean, and accepting and embracing it.
Yeah,
That's how you
man.
find who you is. If you hear capping like you some peso or something, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, but in reality, you a Jeffrey or Jeffrey.
He said a
You
Jeffrey.
know what I'm saying? Like, chill out, bro.
Chill out, Harold.
Get off the gas. Get off the gas.
Know who you are.
Know
Yeah,
who you
man.
are. Embrace who you are, and market it.
And rock with that.
Rock
Yeah,
with it.
I think people again they try to step into that space because they believe that's the only space they're gonna be able to eat out of.
And you're not.
But there's so many different spaces. There's spaces for 36-year-old rappers right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
all kind,
Exactly.
family, whatever. Like, don't try to be, don't try to be something you're not. Let's end with this, man. What are the analytics of the shit on them that you've been seeing? Where's your biggest audience? What's your age group right now, man?
17, 23.
That's what's up. Okay.
Motherfucking, my analytics are going up though.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, I don't know if you see my story or nothing like that, but slowly. But
I
surely,
seen that, man.
It's creeping up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
seen
and
that.
That's what I'm looking for.
Cause that shit on them has got like 18,000 views or something like that, right?
Yeah,
It's
somewhere
similar
around,
like that, right?
17,000, somewhere around
Yeah.
there. And then the actual plays, I'm probably around 4,000.
Okay.
Which I mean.
And how
so,
much have you
it's
spent on that with the sponsored, man? If you don't
alright.
mind.
Keep it 1,000 with you. I put like $10 a day, 10 days at a time, and I've done that maybe like 3 times.
Yep.
For shit on them.
Yep.
And then the greatest, I'm barely on my second run with
Gotcha,
the
man.
promotion. I just keep it going, and then and a lot of my engagement, like, cause if I noticed if I don't message them back and let them know it's on a personal relationship,
Yes.
they're gonna be like,
Fall
oh,
off.
this little 500 follower motherfucker think he too.
Can't even.
His
Yeah.
ego
Man.
so big that he can't follow me
Yeah.
back. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, how am I
Yeah.
gonna support someone who's not a people person?
So being in sales 18 years, man, if somebody likes your stuff, that's a lead. That's
Yeah.
how I call. You go over there, you go check out their account, whatever. You engage with them, send them a message, because you're planting seeds. In sales,
Yep.
you're planting seeds and you're watering all the fucking time. And when you sit back and you're not planting seeds or watering, well, how do you expect fruit? Like you can't expect a big harvest if you're throwing little seeds here
I
and
feel
there. You
you.
know what I'm saying?
And you need to expect them. I'm sorry, you don't need to
Nope.
expect them. Let me rephrase that. You need to make them like you. Because I could like your music, and the second I feel some energy where I'm like, this motherfucker's just selfish, or any type of energy negative that I think is like, okay, I can't associate with them. I don't give a fuck if I love her music.
Yeah, man, Migg's dropping some fucking gold. You need
I'ma
to
drop
make
the
them
deuce.
like you. That's what it is right there, man. I think that's where a lot of people are too cool for school type shit. Is it's a pursuit, man. It's like that's your fan. It's not, and I feel like it's got that energy. I don't know what the fuck it is, man. It's just like you can't teach it. Like you said, you can't teach that shit.
Some people just born with that hating bone,
You
and
just can't
some
teach
people
it.
just want to see people succeed.
Yeah.
It's two different breeds.
Say, man, if you too cool for school, you ain't gonna get no audience. You ain't gonna get
You ain't, man.
no children over there to see you in the first place.
Yeah.
So show the fuck up and
For
engage.
sure. That's it right there,
School
man.
them, man.
Holla at the people.
Yep. Hey, and on that note, man, that went by. It's go by fast,
It was
right?
a good convo,
That's
man.
why we need part 2, man, for sure. So this is the first time we bring people on, bringing artists on. It's really an introduction to the community. Who are they? Where'd they go to school? Get people, speaking about, oh yeah, I went to school with him. I did this. That's what this first one is. We'll have a part 2 on for everybody who's been on already. We're trying to put together a small party type stuff to celebrate, because I feel like we've done a little bit. I don't like to celebrate too much, man, because sometimes you can celebrate too early.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's a time of celebration right now, having at least 14 episodes. We've had at least 16 artists on.
Beautiful,
right?
man.
Hell yeah, man. Let's
Beautiful, man.
let's clap on that.
Keep it
So
growing.
if you joined us, thanks for joining us for our 14th episode. Miggs, appreciate it, man. Shout out again for having this conversation. It's been a really good fucking
It was a good
conversation, man.
time,
I can't
man.
wait to replay this one, man.
It
You
was a
dropped some
good
gold
time.
on it, man. I'm trying to remember the I know you said 3 things already, and I'm like, man, if they pick that up, put that in their pocket.
I'm gonna drop one more. Put your money into your work.
Put your money into your work. And on that note, this is an In the Loop production. Catch us live every Saturday at 9 p.m. We got a special episode on Tuesday, probably going to be around 10 p.m. with Platt. If you don't know Platt, he's been mentioned almost in every fucking episode. He's already, I feel like, a living legend out of the city. So he's down here for the weekend. We're going to have him on Tuesday. It's going to be an impromptu one. Once again, this is an opportunity that we've been able to live out because of JS Studios, located right here at 700 North Grant in Odessa. JS Studios is a full recording studio, meaning the podcast that you see right here can be your podcast. If you got a podcast idea, this is not exclusive to In the Loop. It is not exclusive to any artist. They are open for business. If you got a band, we're going to have our first band next Friday. They're called the Young Bloods. So we're going to start bringing in some bands in. If you got a band and you need to record, you need someone to rehearse, this is the place to do it. You're going to want to meet the owner. They're more than just the owners of the company. They're producers, they're engineers. They've been in the game for 20 years. They are local. One other thing is, I am not the owner of JS Studios. I don't know if people are getting that mixed up, man. If you understand this, then cool. If you don't, it's all right. It's going to go over your head anyway. This is a marketing campaign for JS Studios. So tomorrow there's another podcast that we launched called Coffee, Community, and Conversations. I'm having a corporate executive from a large retail store from the U.S. He's over probably 100 employees, probably over 30 stores or something like that. We're going to have different type of conversations. So, again, this is a marketing campaign. If you got a podcast idea, talk to Jeremy, hit up JS Studios. And with that, we're going to leave you guys with one of Migg's songs on the way out. And until next time, do something with your life. Let's go.
Ya sabes.
Ya sabes, mijo. Let me play this, man. Bro, that was a really good convo. That went
Yeah, hey, I don't wanna buy me a boat, I don't wanna ride in a race, I don't wanna get super rich, wanna stack on my motherfucking time just to throw it in they face. I don't wanna do all the things that a motherfucker say on the cool right now, I just can't. Trust me, dog, I'm blowing dough, I'm still finna pour out the pain, you don't know what I'm saying. I wanna sit on the people who told me a motherfucker can't just shit on the hate. Get on the move, I ain't hopping on the wave, don't show me no love, dog, that shit fake. Me's got fat, yeah, I grew a little belly, I've been adding up the weight, yeah, no care, I've been getting to the money, steady piling up food on my plate. And I don't need nobody around me, I'm in it. Followers follow the leaders, gon' lead, and I'm leading my people to victory. I'm off of my raza, all this I get past, I'm up on the mic just to kill it. I'm never stopping, I'm feeling unstoppable. I had to humble myself, now I'm chilling. I never speak out my mind anymore, cause the people don't listen, the people don't feel me. Speak out the truth, now the people won't kill me. Come this away, got a 9mm. I know the children, they look on the miss, so I'm trying my best to show them and teach them. This shit isn't easy, if you keep on reaching, you'll get it, go get it. This shit on these people. I wanna buy me a boat, I wanna ride in a race. I wanna get super rich, wanna stack on my motherfucking time just to throw it in they face. I wanna do all the things that a motherfucker say on the cool right now, I just can't. Trust me, dog, I'm blowing dough, I'm still finna pour out the pain, you don't know what I'm saying. I wanna sit on the people who told me a motherfucker can't just shit on the hate. Get on the move, I ain't hopping on the wave, don't show me no love, dog, that shit fake. Migs got fat, yeah, I grew a little belly. I been adding up the weight, yeah, no care. I been getting to the money, steady piling up food on my plate.